Hey, um, so I am behind schedule again, which honestly at this point in time should come as no big surprise, you guys. The plan had been Saturday. I was supposed to give you guys an update because Sister Bear got braces on Monday. She was not happy. Not at all. Not in any way, shape, or form. It took till Thursday or Friday, I think, before she could eat much of anything. She was taking pain meds up until then. She has slowly, I think Tuesday. Tuesday was the first time she actually tried to eat something pretty solid. She ate some pizza and said it hurt a lot. But she really wanted pizza, so she ate it anyhow. She still thinks it's like the most horrible punishment we have ever done, the most absolute worst thing that's ever happened to her poor little life. And I know a lot of that is age and attitude, and I know that will pass. So we're waiting on that. Yeah. Was going to update you guys on Saturday, but Brother Bear's had a couple of rough days. Just very emotional, I guess. That's not really the word I'm looking for. He's had a couple of like temper tantrums. And that's not usually how he is. Hopefully it's a phase and it disappears soon. Yesterday wasn't too bad. And so far today he hasn't had any problems. So I'm not really sure what it was, but we had 3 or 4 days where he just got really upset over really tiny things. And was just upset for an hour or 2 hours. Had a hard time focusing on what we were trying to do, and it was just rough. Then we had a birthday party that we went to Saturday. And it was my birthday, but it wasn't my party. It was a party for a friend of the kids, and so we spent roughly 3 hours in the middle of a Nerf gun battle. Obviously my Nerf loving boys really enjoyed it, but Ayla was still in a lot of pain, and she was not having a good day. So then we came home and tried to make her feel better, and I just lost track of things, to be honest. And then Monday was an odd day for us, and then Tuesdays, I'm still teaching homeschool classes, and Tuesday I woke up not feeling very well. Some of you, I think I've mentioned it on this channel before, and some of you that know me personally know a couple of years ago I had some pretty annoying health problems, and we thankfully we had good insurance at the time, and I went to a lot of doctor's appointments trying to figure out what was wrong, and we found out a couple of specific problems, but they weren't supposed to be causing the problems that I was having. so it boiled down to, the doctor sort of said, you can go see this other doctor and have all of these tests run over again, but they're probably just going to tell you you have fibromyalgia. And I said, okay, what is that and how do we get rid of it? And they explained it to me, and they said, you can't get rid of it, you have to manage your symptoms. And so I changed a lot about my diet, cut back on a lot of stuff that I was doing as far as activities, made sure I took more time for myself, and tried to balance out busy days and resting, and you know, part of this 200 books in a year challenge is just making myself sit down and relax, and give my body a chance to rest while I read for 2 hours a day. But lately, because of Valentine's Day and my birthday and all kinds of things, I was not eating the way that I should be eating. And between it and the busyness, and different things, it caught up with me. So Tuesday morning, I woke up hurting. I knew it was a flare-up, but I thought it wasn't that bad, and I taught class all day anyhow. And by the time I got home, I felt horrible. It was really bad. Did not sleep well Tuesday night because of that. And then yesterday, just lots of pain, and very, very tired. I generally don't nap. I have to be very sick in order to sleep during the daytime. And I have some problems with insomnia, so I don't sleep much at night. But I've gotten better, thankfully. Lots of work. And so yesterday, between the poor sleep Tuesday night and the pain, I fell asleep on the sofa 3 different times yesterday. Really unusual for me. Slept better last night. Taking some meds and eating better and just trying to space out the chores that I have to do. I've done dishes this morning and slowly getting through laundry. But today was Thursday, and so we had our food co-op pickup this morning. And so the top of my stove is covered with fresh produce that I have to clean and cut and pack up and get in my fridge or my freezer, which I do every Thursday. But I'm still hurting. So normally it's, I don't know why I'm looking. There's no clock over there. It is just after 12. I had a friend come over this morning and look through some books that I had in my house. And so she was over here for a couple of hours, and we were talking about stuff, and I didn't do a whole lot while she was here. We talked a lot, which you mamas, you stay-at-home homeschooling mamas that watch this, know how awesome it is when you get a chance to talk to another adult human being. So it was good. But now I have to make sure that I try to get stuff done without overdoing it. And the pain means I can work for about 5 minutes and then I have to rest for about 30. So it's very slow going. I'll get it in a minute, buddy, alright? Can you close that door? Thank you. So the kids are wrapping up their schoolwork and eating lunch. And I am going to try to get some of this stuff done without overdoing it. I'm trying to think of what else is going on. There's not a whole lot going on. Our Monday classes, a couple of us decided to go ahead and teach class out of our houses since we don't have a location. So I posted online info for my 4 classes last week, or earlier this week. I think it was Monday. Gave them a chance to spend the week looking over the information and watching the links and all of that. And then on Monday, upcoming, we'll meet in person to start doing our labs and things in person again. So I'm really horrible about sneaking video while I'm teaching, because I'm just so focused on teaching I don't think about it. But I'll try to maybe get a little clip. I know I've got some parents that would be okay with that, and show you guys, what these classes are on Mondays. I know I've talked about my Tuesday classes a lot because those have been going on since August. Those are going really good. We're having lots of fun. We are finally getting back to trying to finish the stuff around the house. We've got 2 little things to paint, and then some like cleaning and organizing. We have to clean out the garage. During the winter, it sort of becomes a catch-all and storage space, and there's just a lot of stuff out there that realistically we don't need to hang on to anymore. So as soon as the weather kind of breaks and schedule and health and all of that cooperate, we're gonna get that cleaned. I just pulled out my seeds today to decide what is going in the garden for this year. For those of you that are new to the channel or don't know, last year I went back to gardening. We had a small container garden, and I was late getting it going, so we didn't have much. And then what we did have got butchered by our landscaper. So we are changing it up this year, and I'm hoping that the new plan means I can actually get some stuff out of it this year. So I don't know if that'll be next week or maybe the week after, but we're getting into all of that. And then the local consignment sale is coming up. We're not selling, but I may do some shopping. One of the kids needs some clothes, but that's it. And then the month of March is going to be crazy busy with events and field trips, because about 45 minutes away from us is Atlanta. And every year they have a science festival. This year it is like 2 weeks of hundreds of science activities. And so for the first time since we've been here and since we've been homeschooling, we are going to be participating in some of those activities. So hopefully I'll get some footage when we're out doing some of the different stuff. I'm excited. The boys are excited. Sister Bear she doesn't get excited about much these days. But I think she's going to come along with us on some of the activities. That is basically kind of what's going on, what we're coming up 2 in the next month. I still haven't forgotten about the other videos, guys. It's so crazy. And in order for me to do a video, I have to sneak off. Right now, I am sitting in front of my bedroom closet. I am hidden by my bed and my dresser. And the only reason... Actually, I did get interrupted. I always get interrupted. The only reason they haven't come back here and bothered me more is because they're busy eating lunch. So it's hard for me to get 15, 20, 25 minutes in a solid row. But hopefully, eventually, I will get to the walkthrough, especially after we finish everything. Then I will definitely make sure I take the time. And I will even take you guys outside and show you what we do outside. And then there's the story about meeting my hubby and the kids and the birth story and moving to Georgia and all of that. So those are on my list. But like I said, it's just hard for me to try to make the longer videos because it seems like there is always something else that I am working on. Thankfully, with the homeschool group, I've got a lot more helpers this year. A lot more folks are stepping up and doing other things, so I don't have to do so much there. And we have 2 years of experience now, so we know what we need to do and what we don't need to do, and so it's been a lot easier. That's it. That's basically it, you guys. I mean, there's always more stuff that I can talk to you guys about. If you're interested in more of the fibro stuff, I don't mind sharing. I'm looking forward to August because my mom is coming down to visit again, and it looks like she might get to bring my niece with her. They live in Montana. It's over 2,000 miles away, and my niece is the same age as Brother Bear. They will both turn 11 this year. And I have met my niece 2-3 times, and that's it. We Skype sometimes, and my mom comes to visit almost every year. It'll be almost 2 years this time because of different circumstances. And then my sister is still up there, and I have 2 nephews that I haven't got to meet yet. They're both little, and they're both adorable. My mom and my sister both send me pictures, but I haven't met them yet. One of these days, guys. But yeah, so, but I'll talk all about that later. We're starting to plan birthday parties. We have a May birthday, a June birthday, and a July birthday. And then we have a wedding anniversary in August, plus vacation. And so we are kind of getting to that point where I can see the end of the school year, and I can see birthdays, and I can see summer, and I'm excited. But it means craziness. And craziness means I forget to do videos. So hopefully, you guys will remind me, like today, that I forgot my video and that I should do them. Alright? As usual, you can, if you have questions or suggestions, reach out to me and I will add them to my list. And I would say that I will talk to you next week. I will talk to you soon. I promise. All right? Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you later.